Welcome back, everybody. Take a look what I found. I would like to stop and get an Instagram picture, but this is a working covered bridge. Now I gotta throw the back tire down the center, but dude, look at this. How cool is this to have a working covered bridge still? Not just there is, hey, we used to have a covered bridge and we used to use it, but now it's just there for looks. I think still being used. That is wicked cool. I don't know why I've never really noticed that before. That's a big freaking hole. Whew. All right. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the ride today. That was kind of cool seeing a covered bridge. Being able to ride through a covered bridge, even cooler. Welcome back, everybody. So I'm just down the road. I pulled off of 550 and I'm on 329, and I do believe I'm heading north on 329. And yeah, it's just a gorgeous little twisty road. I am now getting a lot more wind noise. I'm running into the wind where the wind was kind of behind me. But you know, I just had a little breakdown, a glitch with the Spider, and you know, how do I handle that personally? I think that's what I want to kind of talk about today. When I was back at the shop, I had a friend who wanted to get into hiking with his family, but he was afraid that he would get out in their vehicle and he would break down, so he wouldn't go anywhere. He lived in the Columbus area, and he would head down to the Hocking Hills, which is maybe an hour. I think they did that a couple times, but I mean, he wouldn't even venture into West Virginia, which is a 3-hour ride. And I tried to explain to him, I'm like, listen, if your car can make it from your house to work and back, and that's an hour's trip, hour and 15 minutes, you know, whatever it is, then you take it nice and easy, and your car is going to make it to West Virginia. You know, it's just down the road, literally just down the road. And if it doesn't have a backup plan, you know, so my backup plans are, I have roadside assistance on the Spider. I think I'm going to add it to the little dual sport, because I am venturing out on that a little bit further than just around the block or with my buddies. You know, we have it on the wife's minivan, because we take that to Florida all the time. I'm going to like slow down and let this person pass, because they're going to come a little quicker than me. And that way I can just do my thing. Miners run. Man, I love these roads. So, you know, that's my backup plan. Is I got roadside assistance on the Spider. I got it on the wife's minivan. If something happens, you know, we're going to jump into a rental car if the vehicle can't be fixed, and we're going to continue on with our vacation or our plans, or, you know, whatever. If it's around the house, like, you know, the Spider broke down, well, we're getting it towed to the house and we're going to fix it. And that's what we did. You know, the Spider got towed to the house. It was a simple knock on wood, knock on, you know, it's doing good. That being said, how do you get over a major breakdown? How do you trust your vehicle again? You know, I've had issues with this thing. You know, I've had a transmission failure, then I had a transmission installed wrong, and pretty much had another failure, but it never completely failed, you know, so I wasn't left stranded. Sister-in-law had, they went out and bought a Fiat 500L, and at 60,000 miles, timing belt broke. You know, they put a new timing belt on it, but they didn't tear the motor apart to see if there was any internal damage. Not going to get crazy technical with that, but then they asked me, they were like, we don't want this car anymore, we don't trust the car. And I'm like, listen, you know, do you trust the person that worked on your vehicle? And they said, oh, absolutely, they did. And I said, well, then this is what you do. You hop in your car and you drive around the block the first day. Hey, you made it around the block, super duper. Well, then the next day you go for a 3-mile ride, then you go for a 5-mile, and then, you know, you just slowly get into trusting the vehicle. And that's kind of what I do with this thing, or any type of Spider issue, or any type of vehicle issue. You know, if I had the means, and I'm not joking, I'm not lying, I'm not, I trust this spider 100%. If I had the means and someone said, you need to head to Daytona Beach tomorrow, I would pack my stuff up and I'd head out the door. I would hop on the spider and I would head out the door. Now, probably what I would not do is set the park brake. And it wasn't a park brake issue, it was something was not reading this cluster. But just to make sure, I probably wouldn't set the park brake at a gas station or anything like that. I'd just leave it in gear, get gas, and get back out on the road. But I trust this thing. There's no signs of it doing anything out of the ordinary. I definitely need to pull that gauge cluster back apart, and find out where this zip tie actually goes and make sure that it's 100% there, because when I had it apart, I did not see a zip tie. But besides that, I don't know, I trust my spider, and I'd hop on it and I'd go. And I wouldn't think twice about it. I really wouldn't. I'd be more concerned about the weather and where I was heading than if the spider's gonna make it. So after I got it running, the first thing that I did was I literally took it down the block, threw my daughter on the back of it, and we went down the block, turned right, turned left, back home. I mean, it was literally just down and around and boom, back. And then it was the next day I didn't get a ride, so I went out and I cycled the key to on, and everything worked on the switch side. Next day I wasn't able to go for a ride, came out, turned the key on, everything worked. So now I've put a couple hundred miles on it. And I feel pretty confident that this thing's good to go. And like I said, I have roadside assistance. Is it scary leaving your Can-Am Spider on the side of a 2-lane road out in the middle of nowhere? Yeah, it is. It truly is. I don't think I was afraid that somebody was going to come by in a van and steal it more than someone was going to come by and hit it. I think that was my main concern. But I don't know, the type of person I am, I try not to worry about that. You can worry about a lot of things that are completely out of your control, and absolutely drive yourself bonkers, or you can do your best to get by. So that's what I do. I have good insurance. And the words that would be out of my mouth if something happened was, you guys couldn't tow it, I went home, it got hit, we need to put a claim in. It's that simple. And I'd be done with it. Oh, am I already where I've never come this way? And this should be a decent view. We got a little bit of elevation up through here, and as you can see through the trees, we are coming down, and it's a nice little view. Like I said, I'm normally coming this way, but with the sun, I didn't want to, the sun is very low right now, and I didn't want to put you guys in the sun. So, mountain slid. There was a house right there. So, mountain slid. It pushed it, a little house like that. It pushed it off the foundation. I don't know if they didn't have insurance or what the story is, to be honest with you. But then, a few months later, that house caught on fire and burnt to the ground. So, so you just, I don't know. I don't know the story. Oh, that's unique. But yeah, now the house is burnt down and the hill slid, and no one's gonna live there. But I'm in the little town of Trimble, Ohio, and I think I'm gonna just ride up 13. And I'm digging it. The spider's telling me it's 60 degrees still, and I love it. I love it. Trimble is just another one of these little towns that came up through coal mining. and there's not much to them. There's hardly any work down through here. It's sad, but it's they have some beautiful roads. They truly do. That's kind of cute. So, you know, I don't know. I try not to worry. I truly try not to worry about things I can't control. And, you know, I have backup plans, and sometimes I have backup plans to backup plans. And, you know, I love my Can-Am Spyder. It's treated me good. You know, no matter what you get, you can have issues. I don't care if it's a Honda, if it's a Harley, if it's a Yamaha, you know. What are we doing here? Just, you learn from what happened and you move on, and you know, you bought it for a reason, so you might as well get out and enjoy it for that reason. You know, you bought a motorcycle to get out and ride and enjoy. If it's sitting in your garage and you're afraid to take it out, you might as well just sell it. That's how I see it. I'm going to let everybody go. Thumbs up if you like the video. Dude, come on, it's 60 degrees out and I'm on my Spyder. Not feeling the best, but hey, you know, we got days like that, I guess. At least I'm enjoying this. I did stop and get that liner off, so I feel better. I wish I brought my fingerless gloves with me. That would make things even better. But I'll let everybody go. So thumbs up if you like the video. Stay safe, everybody. When I get home, I'll answer some comments, and I'll see everybody down the road.